Hello, it's Jakob from FMGX. I'm on my Principia road bike. I'm just leaving the city of Leipzig. Today I'm gonna go to Berlin. In the evening there will be a family dinner, and tomorrow I will meet up with two friends of mine, then go north to Mecklenburg to meet another friend. And then the next day I will continue to ride north and visit my mother in her garden on the island of Rügen, and then go back. I'm not having any camping gear, no hammock, no sleeping bag or anything with me, because everywhere I go I'm gonna have a sleeping spot anyways, so I don't need that. I have done the first 28 kilometers. I'm on the Federal Street now. This is usually during the week at this time pretty quiet because there's a highway running parallel, but now it says the road is blocked somewhere. I just hope I can pass through there with a bike. I've done 67 kilometers so far. I'm crossing the river Elbe now. I'm in Wittenberg, you know, where Martin Luther put up his thesis on the church. It was raining on and off, so I didn't really film. It was too wet to get the camera out. I have about 100 kilometers to go. 3.5 hours left. Should be okay. First patches of sun are coming out for today. That's really cool. I didn't get wet, I stayed dry the whole time, more or less. I don't know if I already mentioned, but I'm a little bit in a rush. I have to hurry up. I've done 109 kilometers now, so that means about 60 kilometers to go, of which 30 are more or less through the city. It's 4:30 now. Dinner is at 7. So I have, it would be nice to be there in 2 hours, then I can still take a shower before going to dinner. Yeah, the sun went away again, but the rain did too, so with weather like this it's quite okay. I prefer to be more sunny, but it's rideable. Okay, see you later. See that? Okay, it started raining. I think I will have put my camera away, it's pretty strong. I have 45 kilometers to go. I'm soaking wet. The last hour it was raining so much. Sometimes I thought it stopped, but then it continued. I think I'm wearing all black, you can't really see, but I'm wet through all my clothes to the core, like having wrinkles on my hands amount of wet. Yeah, I'm already in Berlin. I have 150 kilometers now. I have to go 20 more kilometers inside of the city, and then I'm there. Let's let's see, tomorrow another 160 to 180. I hope the weather is a little bit better. I mean, for most of the day it was fine. If there's like a little bit soft rain, that's okay. But that amount of rain in the past hour, that was annoying. In Potsdam it was pouring rain as soon as I left Grunewald and came to Berlin. It was sunny and dry. My bike is super dirty, as you can see. By the way, first test in rain with these bags was successful. They kept up pretty good for the heavy rain. There is one seam that I probably should waterproof, like in this, where these two seams are meeting. It's the place where the most water is coming to. I mean, it wasn't wet inside or anything, but like there was a little bit of moisture, so that wasn't too bad. The frame bag worked perfectly. This was like completely waterproof, no moisture, no wetness at all in there, so that was nice. Okay, it is Saturday morning. I should have been at Robert's place right now, so I have to hurry up to get there. It's 10 o'clock. We will leave in about 5 minutes, I think. So far we have some really nice weather. Hope it stays like this the whole day. And now I have to hurry up. Left the city more or less, are on the cycle path now. We've done 20 kilometers. Of course nobody was on time. What time will I get there? I think the next 1 or 2 hours might be kind of stressful. Not really quiet roads, more or less busy streets. But after that we will enter a national park, and that should be awesome. Probably some gravel roads and some cobbles and everything, but since we have a lot of time today, it should be fine. We have technical issues again with this car again, and I don't have the route, and Robert also doesn't have the route, so but we have to go this way.
I hope you're listening, Garmin.
We've done 40 kilometers now. I think we will go on some quieter roads now. It's pretty windy, we have a pretty strong headwind, and everyone is in a very good mood, especially Robert. First break in Rheinsberg, eating ice cream because it's awesome, nice Summer weather, there's some blue in the sky.
At the subway.
And we have a Berlin subway behind us, of course. We've done 80 kilometers, I think. It's 1, I think, around 1 p.m. And we have 100 kilometers to go. Robert has the very awesome climbers mix.
Bestes Essen.
For all the hills today.
For all the 200 meters of altitude gain today.
Marginal gains. Bergsteiger mixed gains.
We are finally on our bikes again after 1 hour of lunch break. Oh, what the fuck? What's up with this cycle path? I can't film here. We are on a very touristic cycle path again, which would be really nice if it was in better condition. It's all shaky, full of roots coming up through the tarmac. So that's a little bit annoying. We've done 90 kilometers so far, so another 90 to go. I mean, it's really nice riding through the forest here, but they should really care more for the condition of the cycle path. Then it would be really cool.
Exciting.
This is our cycle path.
This is our cycle path. Bikepacking cyclocross.
We're in Lärz now. This is an old military airport, but also a gathering spot. Usually in the summer there's a big festival here when it's not Corona times. Even now it's an impressive place to be. Everything is basically decorated. Some things are under construction, but it looks like they could have a festival here like in 1 or 2 weeks time. And now we're searching for the techno music. The tickets are very limited. How many?
80,000.
80,000 people.
Selected people.
80,000 selected people are allowed to come here. And the other 80,000, especially the kids from the region, just climb over the fence. That's really cool. I think I like it even better without people. What's also important to mention is that this is a non-commercial festival. That makes a big difference to all the other shitty festivals, I guess. It's raining
Mecklenburg-Vorpommern holt man sich ohne Internet.
once again. We don't know if we should wait and if this will be only for a few minutes or if it's gonna start raining anyways and we will get wet, so we just continue. And I think we don't have mobile internet here.
Steckst nicht drin.
Max is getting naked, Robert is getting cold.
Jakob is getting famous on YouTube.
But now it stopped raining. We decided to wait until it stops raining, which is now. Max?
Yes, I'm getting ready, okay?
National park right now. That's why everything looks so gorgeous. We are in Wagen now. We have about 30 kilometers to go, maybe 35. Robert has a flat tire. The weather now is super awesome and we are at a big lake, one of the biggest lakes in Germany. Max, do you know? It's the second biggest lake in Germany, right? Biggest lake that is completely in Germany and the second biggest if you count the Bodensee. And there's the old town Waren somewhere there. And yeah, we can relax now while Robert fixes his flat tire, so everything is perfect. For us.
Life goals.
Yeah, squad goals. Daniel on the way, our long missing flamingo We have 185 kilometers, we are already there, and we are all very happy finally meet Daniel's parents. That's the main reason why we came.
Imaginary confetti for Daniel's parents.
Yay! We had a headwind basically all day, but the route through the national park was, I mean, it was pretty and it looked nice, but it was not really fast. But nevertheless, it was nice taking that way, I guess, rather than the Federal Street 160 kilometer thing.
It was worth it!
We ate pizza and fruit soup and tomato soup, and Daniel's father showed us his garden. Now we're doing some sightseeing, and we'll take a look at the castle and at the lake.
We just found this guy, I think his name is Daniel. He seems to be nice. He has nice parents.
At least his parents are
Yeah, at least his parents are nice. I think most of the day was pretty awesome. His chain is working again, which is probably the most important part of the day. My chain doesn't work. My chain doesn't work. This chill game is strong.
Chill game is strong. We've done 190 kilometers.
Yes.
About. Now we had our sightseeing trip through this awesome small village of Kummerow. There's a nice lake there, and now we're
Hallo, hier ist mein Bier! Das ist mein Bier! Mein Bier ist auch dabei!
now we're sitting here having some beer. I guess Robert is already drunk.
Nein, so bin ich immer tatsächlich.
Ah, it's always like that. See you in the next video. Bye!
Like and subscribe and click the bell button.
Hit the bell button! Don't forget the bell button! Don't forget to like and subscribe!
Do what these guys say. Hello, it's Jakob from FMGX. It's the next day. We had breakfast. We're on our bikes again. Before I continue going north to the island of Rügen and the boys go back to Berlin, Daniel has a surprise for us and we don't know what it is. That's where we're riding now.
Ich glaube, die hassen uns. So what happened was the following. We exited the house of my parents. We went onto the paved street, 2K, and then we took a turn to the right into the beautiful Marschlandschaften of the Gemeinde Kummerow, and we're on our way to the Ruhepol, also called Moorbauer, and I think we have a small problem right now, since it's just Jacob and I think it might be a puncture of one that shall not be named.
Because this is the
Gravel!
the awesome gravel road. The plan now is to wait until Robert has fixed his puncture, and then instead of riding the gravel road, we just try to ride on this grass on this piece of grass here. That should be probably not easier, but less likely to get a puncture here. Welcome to Mecklenburg. This path here, I think it's even officially a cycle path, I'm not really sure, but it keeps getting better and better. That's the way we have to go now. Robert and Max are cursing like crazy. We are at some beautiful place by a beautiful river. It was totally worth all the suffering to get here. Robert was suffering a lot. Max was suffering even more. And I was laughing the whole way. Now we're gonna get super nice cake or pie. We're stuck here because the boys decided they want to stay here forever and eat some fish buns.
And we have this little bouncy castle, majestic flamingo with us.
Yeah.
Look at it, isn't it sweet?
So inside is a bouncy castle.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Delicious. This is the point where we split up. It's very sad.
We are used, but the last time was
I'm
in
going north.
Spain. Now it's just Germany.
Yeah. And the same, no, not the same team.
No. We're mixing it up.
The teams are mixed now. I'm going north, they are going back to Berlin. Daniel is coming with me and will quit his job on the phone.
No. He's about to quit his job in 10 minutes or so. He has everything prepared.
I am in Dagun now. Daniel is going back to his parents' house. Robert and Max left before. I've done I think 25 or 26 kilometers today, of which 6 or 7 kilometers were the adventure through the grass and gravel and mud in the morning. 120 kilometers left for today, and yeah, the weather is mixed. It's really warm when the sun is out, but when the sun is not out and it's windy instead, then it's pretty cold, so a little bit annoying for cycling such a long distance. And yeah, I think I will have headwind for like 50% of the day at least. Let's not talk too much and try to be quick. West Pomerania, and this thing here, it's not like this would be a cycle path and they just don't care for cycle paths. This is a normal street, a normal road connecting two villages. Very annoying concrete plates. I've been riding on this for I think 3 kilometers now, and I hope they will end soon. I can see a village on the end of the road. Ah yeah, I guess that's some tarmac. Very nice. Fucking annoying. Western Pomerania is basically the end of the world. I swear. Why is Komoot giving me this kind of roads when I put it on road bike, not on traveling or cyclocross or mountain bike or whatever? This is so fucking annoying. Basically wants me to cross this fucking animal shelter. This fucking doesn't make any sense. I'm in West Pomerania now. I think it's about 30 kilometers, maybe a little bit less, to Stralsund. And Stralsund is the gate or the entrance to the island of Rügen. It's the last city on the mainland. It was super windy. I hope I have the most headwind parts done now. I've done only 56 kilometers so far. It's about 3. We left, I don't know, at 10 at Daniel's house. I'm still quite relaxed, just a little bit annoyed by the wind and the cycle paths here in West Pomerania and Mecklenburg. They are just shitty, and also Komoot's route planning. I have 85 kilometers so far. I think about 40 kilometers to go, or 45 or something. It's still pretty windy, but now it's coming more from the side, so I'm way faster, and that's way more enjoyable like this. It could be warmer, it's a little bit cold. In a few minutes, when I leave the city, I will enter the island. Now I am on a very small island that's called Denholm. It's only a couple of 100 meters long. I think I will leave this pretty soon, and then I am on the island of Rügen. Finally! I'm almost there. I've done 133 kilometers so far. I just went to the last supermarket before the garden, just to get some sweets and soft drink. And yeah, I think it's 7 kilometers. Unfortunately, it's super cloudy. Otherwise, when it's not that cloudy, you have an awesome view from one of the highest points of the islands, and can see the sea, the Baltic Sea. yeah, we will see in a couple of minutes how it looks today. So usually behind this hill you have a beautiful view of the sea. I arrived some time ago, ate some quark and cake and candy. Now the sun is out, so I will go down to the sea. Pretty windy day, pretty bad roads, but still fun. I mean, in the end, when you made it, it's always fun. So, see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, it's Jakob from FMGX. I'm on my way back south. I just left my mother's garden. It was super rainy all day today. I don't have real rain clothes with me because the weather forecast for this week was quite good, so I didn't expect rain and I packed very light. I waited until the afternoon. I think it's almost 4 in the afternoon now. I have 140 kilometers to go roundabout. It's not so windy, I guess, so that should be fine, but still pretty wet, so I have to ride very careful, especially on these small paths. The first 40 or 45 kilometers today are basically a retour of what I did 2 days ago. Just crossing the island, going to Stralsund. That shouldn't take too much time since it's the middle of the week, which means there's not much traffic. After that it's 100 kilometers, of which I don't know half of the routes. The second half should be very nice. The first, yeah, I hope it's not leading me through a strange swamp again or something. I have done 33 kilometers now. I don't know if I showed you this in the last video, but I'm riding on this street, which is the old Federal Street, but they just built a new one in the last couple of years, which is just going parallel and which is a little bit more like a highway. Before all the tourists coming to the island had to go on this street, which of course caused traffic jams every weekend. But now, since the cars and the heavy traffic have the new street there, this is very, very nice for cycling. It's only used from a couple of cars as a bypass or to get to some smaller villages here, but the main traffic is running on the other street, so this is very, very nice for cycling and for going fast especially. Of course, if it's windy you get all the wind. It's not shielded anywhere. There's no forest or no villages or anything. Usually it's pretty nice. Also there's a construction site here which I have to pass. That might be another reason that there is not more cars on this street right now. I think I have 20 kilometers to go to Stralsund, and then I wonder how the street for today is. Oops. I am about to leave the island. There right in front of me there's Stralsund. yeah, now I'm on the bridge to leave the island. I've done 50 kilometers so far, so it's about 90 kilometers to go, I guess. I really hope on nice paths that are not too slow, because it's already 6. So I might have 3 hours of daylight left with the luggage and this weather. Yeah. So far the way out of the city is pretty nice, but I have one small problem. My cycling computer doesn't show me any turn point. My cycling computer doesn't show me any turn points anymore. It's basically counting the other way. So now I always have to keep the page with the directions and look pretty close so I don't miss any intersections. That's a little bit inconvenient, but not too much. I can still navigate pretty good. Anyways, I think 80 kilometers to go. And if I want to go to a supermarket today, which I probably need to get some food for dinner, I think I will have to speed up a little bit. This is a super nice street, at least as long as there are no cars coming here, because it's a little bit small. It's super quiet along the forest. The tarmac is okay, not too rough, no traffic so far. So this is a really nice street once in a while. Just started raining a little bit, so I will put away this camera and get out the other one. Also, this one needs to be charged. Yeah, but it's not too much. If it stays like this, I should stay more or less dry. I hope it doesn't get more. I've done 100 kilometers now. It was raining for the past 30 kilometers, I think. I stopped at a bus station for 5 or 10 minutes when it was raining super heavy. Then it seemed like it stopped. I kept going, but the rain didn't really stop. It just stopped right now, and yeah, now I'm kind of wet. But the cool thing is, it looks super cool. Also, I was going on streets that I knew because they were my main training streets a couple of years ago, since we were pretty close to Greifswald. Yeah, now I will enjoy the sunlight here and hope that there is a store that's still open in Demmin. I thought I only have 145 kilometers today and I have about 110 now, so I thought 35 to go. But according to the street signs and like from the position where I am now, I guess it's like 10 kilometers more. I think at the end of the day it will be more like 155, so 45 to go. 1 hour of daylight left. I will definitely have to ride after sunset. But if the clouds go away a little bit, it shouldn't be too dark, so that should be fine. Okay, it just started raining again. I don't know, it looks like I'm going directly into it again. And behind me there is sunshine. The other direction it looks all grey. But yeah, what should I do? It's not supposed to rain at my destination, so I hope this is just a little bit tiny, just a few drops and then it stops. I will see. The sun is just setting behind me. I think I will have another 15 minutes of dawn where I don't necessarily need my lights. I have my front light on the bike anyways, but I think I won't need the backlight. I just saw the sign telling me it's 7 kilometers to go. Yeah, that should take about 15 minutes, probably more or less still in daylight, which is very nice. I couldn't find a supermarket spot. I was at one supermarket at 8, like 0.8, was closing at 8. Even in the bigger cities, but they are all kind of small, no supermarket was open longer than 8. So I just hope there is some food there. The route today was really nice. No complaints at all very nice roads. I mean, probably that one stretch along the Federal Street is a little bit annoying. And then I had all these small streets like these. And aside from the rain, always an awesome view, and it was just really nice today, even with the rain. I think that's it. I guess I'm there. There's the small village. Now I only have to find out where exactly I need to go. Yeah, I will check Google Maps. I arrived, I took a shower, I turned on the radiators. That was kind of tricky. Was a little bit unlucky. I still got into heavy rain after I waited at the bus station. I don't know, I was pretty wet after that, but then I had a really nice sunset with rainbows and like a nice red-orange sunset on the one side and dark gray clouds on the other side, and in between somewhere a rainbow. That was really cool. So it was worth it, kind of. Yeah, now I will go to bed and then maybe I stay here for one more day. I'm not sure about that. Otherwise I will go to Berlin tomorrow, which is another 140 kilometers, I think. Then I will see you tomorrow or the day after on my way to Berlin. Bye! Hello, it's Jakob from FMGX. I'm on my way to Berlin. Finally, I think it's 11:30. It's nearly impossible filming and riding here at the same time. I have about 150 kilometers to go when the weather gets a little bit nicer than now, and when I'm fast enough I will take a little detour to visit Elias. That would be an additional 30 kilometers, I guess. Yeah, otherwise I will go the shorter route if it stays like this. I've been riding in rain the last 2 days, so I don't fancy risking getting wet again today. Wow, this path. I've done 45 kilometers. I'm somewhere in the Lake District. The weather today is the best so far on this whole trip. I guess it's the first time that I'm not wearing the windbreaker vest or a jacket. So far it's not raining. It doesn't look too promising up there, but we will see. I think I have about 100 kilometers to go on the short route and 130 if I go visit Elias. I think it's 12:30 now or 12:40. Let's see how it goes during the next hours, and then I can still decide. This part of the route I know quite well. I think it's the first long route I ever cycled when I was 16 or something, with a heavy backpack on my shoulders and without any proper map or any other navigation. I checked the route on Google Maps, wrote down the small towns and villages I have to pass and then tried to find them. Yeah. So let's see how the route is nowadays. I've done 70 kilometers now. I just passed Rügen, a small city between a lot of lakes, I think 3 lakes, so surrounded by water. That's really cool in the summer. Now I'm riding through this forest, which is also pretty nice cycle path, and I decided to go the longer way and visit Elias. The weather was quite good so far, but now it doesn't look too good anymore. Let's see. I was just crossing Templin in Germany. On the entrance of each city, the religious communities can put up a sign where it says like the timings when they have their ceremonies. And I think Templin is the only city in Germany that has a sign for the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, which is somewhere there right behind me. That's pretty cool. I would like to attend that one time. have done 122 kilometers now. For the last hour or something I was on a super busy street through a forest, just straight, I think for 25 or 30 kilometers now. That was a little bit annoying, but I have to say everyone was, or most of the car drivers were super respectful, more than I'm used to. Of course there were one or two that were cutting me off and that were too close, but most of them were not squeezing through, were waiting behind me and like taking the other lane for overtaking. That was really good, but still stressful. I should be close to Elias' place, but I don't exactly know. I haven't seen a sign saying how far it is to get there, but since it's only like 40 kilometers probably to Berlin, it shouldn't be too far away now. Yeah, and then I hope for some ice cream. Seven kilometers to go. I just saw the sign. Unfortunately, since I have a new phone, because my old one was fucked up, it broke. I don't have Elias' number, so I hope he reads his messages. I was at Elias' place for about an hour. We drank some tea and ate some ice cream.
Geil, willst du noch was sagen?
Bis morgen.
Bis morgen.
I left Biesenthal. Yeah. Now I have to keep going to Berlin. I think it's about 40, probably 50 kilometers. I don't know. Shouldn't take more than 2 hours to get there. The weather now is quite good, but in front of me there are dark clouds. I'm very good in time. I can basically take it slow now if I want to. I arrived, I showered, now we're preparing everything for the pizza. 170 kilometers today, pretty nice.